Okay, question 4. So you need to know what are prime numbers. Prime numbers, they have only two factors. And the two factors are going to be 1 and itself. For example, I can say 2 has factors just 1 and 2, right? Because 2 is only divisible by 1 and 2. 3, same idea. 3 is only divisible by 1 and 3. 4, however, is divisible by 1, 2, 4. So it has more than two factors. That's why 4 is not a prime. And I also want to talk about composite numbers. So composite numbers are really the opposite of prime numbers. They have more than 4 factors. I mean more than 2 factors. So for example, 4, right? The factors are 1, 2, and 4 because 4 is divisible by 1, 2, and 4. So 4 would be a composite number. 5 is not because 5 only has two factors, just 1 and 5. But 6 is divisible by 1, 2, 3, and 6. So both 4 and 6 are composite numbers. So something that we need to know is 0 and 1 are neither prime nor composite. This is because 0 really only just have no factors, right? 0 is not even divisible by 0. You can't do that. And 1 only has 1 factors. So I can say 0 has no factors. And 1 has just 1 factor. So it doesn't even have 2 factors. The only factor of 1 is just 1. That's why they are neither prime nor composite. You also need to know that 2 is the only even prime numbers. Okay, I want to go over some of the very easy divisible rule that you should already know. Divisible rules. So if a number is divisible by 2, the rule is just that the number ends with an even digit. For example, 10 is divisible by 2 because the last digit 0 is even. And like 240, maybe 2414, because it ends with an even digit, it will be divisible by 2. 5 is also something that you should already know. So you just need to end with a 0 or a 5, then it will be divisible by 5. Like 15 is ending with a 5 and 30 ending with a 0. They are both divisible by 5. And also, yeah, maybe just those two for now. I'm going to show you a lot more divisible rule in Math 9, but for now, at least know these two. Okay, so now we can do question 4. So 4a, they are asking us which ones are prime numbers. So we have 0, 1, 18, 19, 29, 49, 59, 87, 89, 97, 103, and 105. So remember, 1 and 0 are neither prime nor composite, so I can cross them out already. Right? 0, 1, neither prime nor composites. And then next, I'm going to cross out all the even numbers because they're divisible by 2. So 18 Oh, that's the only one, right? Even and divisible by 2. Now, for 19, I'm just asking myself, can I divide this by, well, I already know it's not divisible by 2. So I can try 3, and if you do the calculation, you should see that it's not divisible. And then I'll try 4, and I'll try 5 as well, and they're all not divisible. If you try 19 divided by 3, you get 3 times 6 is 18, because you get a remainder, that's why it's not divisible. If you try to divide it by 4, 4 times 4 is 16, you get a remainder again, that's why it is not divisible. Because it doesn't end with 0 or 5, so it's not divisible by 5. And I can stop here. So you know how big should I try these numbers, right? Like where can I stop for 19? So you want to stop when the divisor, so these are called divisor, divided by 3, divided by 4, divided by 5. When the divisor times the divisor is bigger than the number. So the number here is 19. The last divisor is 5. Because 5 times 5 is 25, and it's bigger than 19, so that's why I know that I can stop. I didn't stop at 4 because 4 times 4 is only 16. It's not bigger than 19. Okay, so this is a prime. And then my next one is 27. So 27, I already know it's not divisible by 2 because it's not even. But when you try 3, you will see that it's actually divisible, so I can cross that out. For 49, we have 2 is not possible. You can try 3, and you will see that 3 is not divisible. If you do 49 divided by 3, 3 goes into 4 one time, 3 goes into 19 6 times, you get a remainder. That's why it's not divisible. It doesn't end with 0 or 5, so it's not divisible by 5. Oh, actually, I forgot about 4. So 4 goes into 4 one time, 4 goes into 9 2 times. We get a remainder of 1, so it's not divisible by 4. 5 is not divisible because it doesn't end with a 0 or 5. We can try 6. We can try it here. 6 times 8 is 48. Again, we get a remainder. And then when you try 7, you will see that it's divisible by 7. 7 times 7 is 49. So 7 would be a composite number. It's not prime. And then the next one, I want to try 59. So again, I would just be doing the same thing. Is it divisible by 3? It will be no. Divisible by 4? It will be no. Divisible by 5? No. Divisible by 6? No. Divisible by 7? It will be no. And then divisible by 8? It will still be a no, because they all give me a remainder when I do that. So 59 is going to be a prime. The next one that I want to try is, so I'm running out of color, 87. So it's definitely not, it's not even, so not 2. So I'll try 3, and you will see that it's actually divisible by 3. Right, with no remainder, we get 29. So 87 is going to be a composite number. And then you just do the same thing for 89. Maybe I'll do it over here. So 89 divided by 3, if you do the division, you'll see that it's not divisible. Not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, and definitely not 10. And because 10 times 10 is 100, so you know that you can stop. 97. Yeah, I have no more color. I have to go back to pink. So 97 divided by 3, if you divide it, you will get a remainder again, divided by 4, not divisible, 5 not divisible, 6 not divisible, 7 not divisible, 8 not divisible, 9 not divisible, 10 not divisible, and we can stop because 10 times 10 is 100. And 103, same idea, divided by 3. I don't think it's divisible. Yep, 3 is definitely not divisible. And then I'll try 4. It is also not divisible. Try 5, not divisible because it doesn't end with 0, 5. Try 6. It's not divisible. Try 7. It's not divisible. And then I'll try 8. Not divisible. Try 9. It's also not divisible. Yeah. And then 10 is not divisible. And 11 is also not divisible. So 103 is going to be prime. And I stop at 103 because 11 times 11 is 121 already, which is bigger than 103. And finally, 105, because it ends with a 5, is going to be divisible by 5. So all the circle numbers are going to be the prime numbers. So my answer is 19, 59, 89, 97, and 103 are prime. That would be A. And I have actually done B already. So I can see that 18 is divisible by 2, 27 divisible by 3, 49 divisible by 7. 87 is divisible by 3, and 105 is divisible by 5. So those will be my composite numbers. And that's it for question 4. I will see you in question 5.